This can never come to pass.
Hey guys, welcome to the stream. How's everyone doing today? I have a feeling a lot of people are going to forget that I'm streaming on dlive today. But we'll see. Alright, so we left off about to attack Blackstone Post. I feel like I'm also not super tired today, so it's always good. Because I didn't have a very intensive week, which was nice. Alright.
Fire on them.
I reckon we can manage.
Arise, my legions. Rise.
How about you? No, I'm good. I'm not tired today. I've been taking it fairly easy this week. Just yeah, the weeks prior with the new DLC and everything, I was just in very, very intensive days. I decided, because Cyberpunk was coming out, you know, there probably wasn't going to be that long-lived interest in Warhammer 2 with the DLC, and also because the DLC, the update just didn't tickle my fancy that much. Yeah, I just figured I'd just not take time off, but just wind down a little bit. You know, can't go hard all the time, you just burn out. Nice as us today. Like me some Dark Elves. Yeah, it did shit though. I'm glad you liked it, but yeah, it did shit for views. I was like, oh, what? I thought that was good. I don't know, I feel like people are watching other content at the moment. Oh. Shit, what? What the fuck is going on here? There we go. Wouldn't let me mass select them to just go up on the walls. Are you going to continue the Gorst campaign on Saturday? Yeah, I think so. Look, I wasn't sure if I was going to do 3. But I feel like, because the day 1 was like not particularly encouraging. And, you know, some of the responses that I get for whenever I cover vampire counts, it's not encouraging either. But I feel like day 2 was okay, so I'll do a day 3. I don't know if we're going to do a day 4. Vampire counts just don't do well. I just get too many people that are just like, they just don't understand or don't like the way it's played, and that's fine. But I'm not going to beat a dead horse and play a game that people don't want to watch or play in a way that I don't want to play. Sometimes the content just doesn't work. And it's kind of unfortunate, but I feel like that's kind of the thing with vampires. It just doesn't really work. Oh man, they got obliterated there. Jeez, I didn't expect to take that much damage just getting up here. Holy crap. Come on, up on the wall. Don't just stare at it, you dipshit. God, they just stare at the fucking walls sometimes. People wonder why I don't bloody make these idiotic attacks up on the walls. They just stare at it. It's fucking annoying. Thursday's the dlive, right? Yep. Full map completion today? There's no way we'll get the full map completion today. There's no way in hell. That's just not feasible. But you know, we'll keep chugging along. We'll just keep chugging. Chug it, chug it, chug it, chug it. Just keep chugging. We'll get there eventually. Yeah, it might be a good idea if I don't stand in front of these fucking artillery. That one there's not faring well. If we want to get through this, we gotta put some heals down. Specifically here, this guy here is struggling the most. Main thing that we want to do here is just get control of the walls, have a rest, recover some casualties, and then attack their cavalry. Don't need to go through the gates, we'll go up the walls. Thanks for doing that. Actually, why don't you come over here and we'll cast that spell. Yeah, I don't think this unit here is going to survive this battle. I don't see it. Get over there. Yeah, this is not going to survive. This is a bad place for them to have climbed up on the wall. That's okay. I can easily replace it in just a single turn. Don't think they'll come back with that much experience though. Yeah, he's gone. How'd that go? Wow, 120 odd kills, not bad. Alright, well the hard part's over. Now we just gotta get our guys up. Well, yeah, we gotta do something about that wizard though. Chase them away, please. So, where did that come from? The Beast Wizard. Because, well, Flock of Doom is not that dangerous. It can really wear us down. Just trying to find where it is. Just can't see it. I'm still sad about how expensive the beautiful Skaven suit I found was. Yeah, no, like that looks awesome, but $600 for a Skaven suit? I was like, oh. Like, I just can't justify that, you know? I just can't justify it. Trust me, I tried. It was just a frivolous expense. Cause like, I don't Halloween, I don't trick or treat. I'm only gonna get one use out of it, really. Where? Oh, the Beast Wizard's over here. They must. Okay. I think it's being stupid. Yeah, it's being stupid. It's not going to work. Do they have they casting from this distance? Get those archers off the wall, please. Alright, I might actually need to start attacking the ground, because otherwise they're actually going to grind us down. Yeah, we're going to take a lot of casualties here. You hear about Nathan from the Great Book of Grudges making his own mod? Yes. Yeah, Rathan. Yeah. That's good on him. Yeah, he was talking to me about doing that stuff. I'll do it when they can fix like voices. I want to like add custom voices to characters. Once they do that, I'll get my own. Contract a model to do it. Guys, any tips on playing Clan Angrid and trying to get Karakay peaks as soon as possible? I don't really I don't ever try to get Karakay peaks as soon as possible. I can't really advise on that. I think it's super risky to do it without like save scumming. So yeah, look, dwarfs at the moment, they are so fucking difficult because they just have no cheeses at all. And you can just get unlucky and your campaign gets derailed. So I usually pick the most cautious approach and just try to hold on to initial start territory until you get leveled up a bit, and then just slowly build your way up. And I think people who are reckless, they either get lucky and do well, or they just fucking crash and burn. And for streaming, like reckless play like that totally doesn't work. So yeah, I'm not going to advise on that situation. Yeah, dwarfs are definitely the least cheesy race in the game. If I pop that down there, this is going to instant die. We in? We're in. Yep, there's no two ways about it. We're just gonna take damage in this battle. It's alright. It's all just Tomb Guard, so easy to replace it. But yeah, dwarfs at the moment, unless you play as Ungrim, are just a complete ball ache. Ungrim's really the only one that gets like a good time of it, and even so, he got pretty badly nerfed. Yeah, so he's regening. Is he unbreakable? No. Okay, that's good. Alright, good. They've left these undefended. Victories in our grasp. I knew we'd win. I was hoping we'd take less damage than this, though.
Barbarian Lord.
Come on. Open the gate so we can get in.
Unliving king.
So when the Yonko has Yikes to fight? Oh yeah, for sure. We were never going to walk out of this with no damage. Not with this kind of army. No. Well, that's okay. The great thing about the situation we're in, even if we take like loads of casualties like this, just replace them. God, even when we cast that spell on him, he's still got more melee attack than his base. It's alright. At least it lowers it a bit. Oh my god, the fucking gate bug is so annoying. Annoying when it doesn't work in your favor. Okay, good. Now that it's closed, they can actually attack it. They wouldn't attack it. Now the unit is gonna die. If I actually get it out of there, it might just survive. No, it started crumbling again. Ooh, you might just survive. Alright, there's the army losses, but... Yeah, Lewin the Yonko, yeah, he's not unbreakable, so we'll just rout him instead. There we go. There we go. Honestly, for what he is, 270 kills is not horrific for us. And he loses a fairly important city. And a kind of shitty army. That's alright. So yeah, we've moved from basically having a big fight against the Empire to now having a big fight against Bretonnia. Although I don't think Bretonnia is going to be anywhere near as tough. Alright, no one from the other army died. That's for me.
My new city.
Mention a campaign we had to fight with Sword of Cain. Oh god, what a nightmare. Yeah, just nope on that.
Victory in undeath.
Alright, I want you to pick up one of the...
Address me as your highness. My will be done.
Okay, that way you're at full strength, and we can just use our global recruitment here to... Oh yeah, we get them at pretty high levels straight away. Okay, that's good. Straight back to full strength. Nice! Well, sort of. Full numbers, at least. Good. Good, good, good. So yeah, looking at the Bretonnian situation, we are way stronger than them. I mean, we're strength ranking 1. We should bloody hope so at this point of the campaign. Let's see. Who else needs to move? Let's have a look. Yep, that's fine. This guy's got to level up.
Land of the dead.
So this is a sack city. Let's get the last of our heroes leveled up. Cool. Alright, it's go time for construction. Gotta get that money coming in. We still got a lot of expenses.
Submit to your king. King of Tombs.
Good. It's all just free money. Good, then you need to get back over here. Cool. That works out just fine. This is Total War Striker. Not at this stage, no. I'm a bit wood elfed out. Quite a few people have asked for This is Total War Striker. I don't want to do any of This is Total War campaigns right now. I just don't enjoy them. Like the last one that I played, it's just not a fun experience for me, and I just don't want to do it right now. I kind of want to take a bit more of a break from This is Total War campaigns. I really don't enjoy them. What was I doing with this guy? I was clearly wanting to send him this way.
Address me as your highness.
Right. This guy's job is to defend Skaven Blights, which I didn't wall up.
Be done.
I had all that Regiment of Renown too.
What you ask is impossible.
There's no way we could win if we attack that. Just see if we can get some more troops, and we'll just hold that as long as we can. They might go to Maragliano. I'm very poorly. I got no forces there. Absolutely none. That's okay. And we're a little while away from getting more armies. Still got a bit of a way to go. Yeah, there's no more technologies left. Alright, let's do some construction. Let's see what we can build. That's good. So now we can switch to that. Get rid of that, no longer needed. Get rid of that. Pilpus has started streaming on Twitch, and he said that streaming on YouTube messes up your analytics. Dude, I'm the biggest Total War content creator in the world, and I stream on YouTube. So that dude doesn't know what he's talking about. I do, though. So no, he's wrong. He's wrong. He's wrong. Sorry, I don't want to be mean. I don't know who that is. But yeah, he's wrong. I can explain it to him if he wants. I'll explain how it works. But he's wrong. Wrong, wrong, wrong. Okay. I feel like I'm being a little bit mean. I don't know. Look, I'll say this. I'll say this. It only messes up your analytics on YouTube if you're shit at live streaming. That's the only way it does it, okay? Alright. If you're good at live streaming, there's no downside to live streaming on YouTube. There's none. As long as you understand what YouTube wants from live streams and what your audience expects from you, then you'll be fine. Like if you go on to YouTube, like if you have a certain video, right? If you make certain videos, and there's super upbeat videos where you're like, hey guys, today we're playing whatever, and then you start live streaming and you act like a little bitch, it creates a disconnect because people get a bad idea. Like there's two sides of you essentially, and people are like, oh shit, I don't know what I'm really getting at here. And then it just creates a disconnect. But if you're consistent, if you're like, grumpy bastard in the video, and then, grumpy bastard in the live stream, then people are like, oh yeah, hey look, it's the same dude. It depends on how you go about it. It's just that you gotta be consistent, that's all. It just depends. But no, live streaming on YouTube will absolutely not affect your video uploads, not at all. It will affect your audience perception of you, though. So if you're live streaming on YouTube, and then you notice that your views are going down, that's probably because people are coming onto your live stream, seeing you, and not being impressed. That's what happens. Then that would affect your channel. But YouTube actually judges your live streams and your regular uploads differently. They're different categories. So, I mean, I can show you. This is super easy to prove. Alright, so here's my channel, okay? These are my regular uploads, right? Look at all this. Look at this. On. Do you remember the last time I had a demonetized video? Oh my god. Look at my like ratio. It's pretty good. I think it's pretty good. Especially for somebody that calls their audience fuckers at the end of their videos. And then I go over to my live streams. Okay, check out the views. So we got between 7... No, that was a good video. That was a shit one. So between 40,000 and, you know, 100,000, right? That's sort of normal. And then I go to live. And the views are like more or less the same. Super consistent. No demonetized. What? What do you mean off? What the fuck? Turn it back on. Ah! It's not demonetized, it's just off. Just bear with me a second here. Hey! My videos aren't making me money! I didn't turn off monetization. This is what happens when you don't pay. This only takes 1 second. Alright, all good. There we go, all good. And look, it just goes straight back on. They do. I'm in such good standing with YouTube that YouTube doesn't even check. It's just like, Legend of Total War? Yeah, that good dude's good. Alright? So yeah, look, this is how it goes. Like, first episode does... That's actually pretty low. And that did pretty well. It's just consistent. It's just consistent. I keep a format. Consistency is key. Look at the like ratio. It's like, it's just super consistent. And if you do that, like, yeah, it doesn't affect it at all. So if somebody's going like, oh, YouTube live streaming affects your uploads, no, it doesn't. Absolutely doesn't. Only if you're shit at live streaming. $1,000 views equal to roughly $1 if I remember correctly. It depends. It depends. I probably get more like $4 for every 1,000 views. Quick, we can find out how much money Legend makes. Yeah, it depends. It depends on how, like, depends on a number of things. But yeah, I'd say it's more. I get more like $4 for every 1,000 views. So, I do very well. But yeah. The key to YouTube is consistency. You just have to be very consistent. You know, audiences expect a certain thing from you, and you have to deliver on that every day, okay? You fail in that anyway, you're going to lose viewers. You excel in it, you're going to gain viewers. That's how it works. If you build your audience in... Let's just say, I built my audience in Total Warhammer 2, and then all of a sudden I start playing fucking Minecraft, right? My viewership will tank. And I can't blame it on my audience, and I can't blame it on YouTube, because I've been inconsistent, you know? Your viewers have ad block turned off, that's nice. Maybe, I'm not sure. And I think it might be YouTube Premium, but it doesn't matter. It's just about consistency. You gotta get that, yeah. And just understand it, like, just understanding the basics on YouTube. It's not super difficult to understand, but sometimes you do need somebody to actually explain it to you. And the thing is, sometimes you'll explain it to somebody. Like, I've sat down with a number of content creators and been like, okay, this is what you gotta do. This is what you need to avoid doing. And they're like, oh, taking notes down and everything. And then, like, 2 weeks later, I'm looking at them and they're making the same mistakes they were, like, months ago. And I asked them, I say, what are you doing? I told you not to do that. And then they said, yeah, well, I just decided to do things this way. And then I just give up on them at that point. It's like, okay, that's up to you. You do whatever you want, but, you know, I literally advise you not to do that. And, you know, your views are tanking again, sort of thing. Consistency, be good at interacting with people. Yeah, well, interacting with people with live streams is super important. Sorry if I'm not getting through this far enough. I got loads of provinces and not everything needs to have something built. Alright, that's that done. Don't worry about this province. But yeah, just in summary, the idea that live streaming on YouTube will ruin your uploads, 100% false. It's not true. Do you know what does ruin your uploads? If you live stream on Twitch, right? And then you take the live stream from Twitch and then you upload it to YouTube on that same channel. That fucks with the algorithm, because do you know why? Because the algorithm doesn't recognize it as a live stream. And live streams are judged differently from VODs. Right? Sorry, from regular uploads, right? With regular uploads, you're expected to hit like 30 to 50% watch time. But in live streams, you're not expected to hit that much percentage, right? So when you upload a live stream VOD from Twitch, that could be 3 or 4 hours, and YouTube's like, okay, cool, this is a regular video, and shoots it out there, and it doesn't get many views, because people already watched it on Twitch. YouTube doesn't understand, the algorithm doesn't understand. So yeah, if you are live streaming on Twitch and you want to upload, this is why I don't upload my 187k a year without super chats or sponsors. It's actually more than that, but anyway. Yeah, I think. Anyway, without that's why I don't upload my dlive stuff over to YouTube. Alright, I think we'll just move on to the next turn. But yeah, if you're going to... Average 150k views a day between live streams and uploads, $600 a day. Legend works 6 to 7 days a week, so 313 days a year. So Ad Rivers. No, dude, I work 365 days a year. I just don't live stream 7 days a week. No, but like this is an upload every single day.
Grovel before Settra. Only then will I listen.
No. No, 7 days a week. And $600 a day, honestly, that's lowballing. That's like, that's a bad day for me. Yeah, I do alright. Yeah, I do alright. Love it how people like, gotta find out how much money he makes. But yeah, I mean, since the views are public knowledge, it is pretty easy to gauge roughly how much I make. That like I can't possibly be like, oh yeah, guys, I only make minimum wage. And there's no way anyone would believe that if they just took a look at my channel. No one would believe it for a second, and it would be disingenuous of me to say that's the case. Just found dlive. How's this compared to Twitch? Can you stream games and don't show up on browse? I don't know. I'm contracted to play Total War 2, so that's the only game I play. But you can play pretty much whatever you want. Guys, I really appreciate some red super chats. No, dude, I keep telling people not to do red super chats. I don't tell people to red super chat. What are you talking about? Feels like the last year, 18 months has been really good for the channel. Yeah, it's been good. Yeah, I've had a good year. I've had a good 2 years. 2 years, no controversies. Yeah. I just make the best content I can. Not everyone's gonna like it, but it does pretty well. And I do the best live streams I can. And I play the game that I want to play, that I enjoy playing. And people seem to enjoy watching me play it. It's just been good. And the key thing is just keeping it consistent and no controversies. That's all. It's pretty simple.
Do not invoke the gods around Settra. They bow to me.
The reason I ask is because Pilp's YouTube averages around 100k views and has 35k subs. Really? I don't know who Pilps is. Let me have a look. Is that Pilps? Pilps? 34.3 thousand subscribers? Is that this guy here? Is this who you're talking about? Right. He's only got... What, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. He's only got 13 videos on his channel. He does not average 100,000 views a day. There's no way. Not if you upload like this. Let's go and have an analytic check. Now, there's no way. Oh, he only started recently. His views per day are 22,000, which is still really good. For only starting less than a year ago, that's really good. Goddamn, it's better than what I did. But yeah, no. Like, if you have a look, like, I'll show you this. This is Social Blade stuff. Like, comparing it to me. So, yeah, he's on 23,000 daily views on average. I'm on 227,000 daily average. My actual sub gain rate is really low. It's really low compared to the views that I get. Like, people who normally get around these kind of views are probably usually getting like 500 subs a day. I just can't get fucking subs. I think part of the problem is because I only play the same game, I've sucked the drill like dry of subs. Like, it's just the same people watching my content. But then I have a look at my analytics and it says 40% of people aren't subscribed but watch my content. So I'm just like, don't know. I just can't get people to subscribe. But I can get people to watch, that's what you get paid on. But people will see that number a lot more. But anyway, looking at Pilps, honestly, for the fact that he's only got 13 uploads, that is very good. That is very good. But yeah, this is not consistent. He got 800,000 on his first video. How the hell did he manage that? Oh my god. That's really good. I've never even known of this guy. But yeah, look, he can live stream on YouTube. Just be consistent. You gotta set up a schedule. You can't be making content that's just all over the place. Yeah, no, he'd be able to live stream on YouTube. Also, he doesn't have like a huge subscriber base either. But the algorithm loves his videos. They push it out. %40 of people who watch not being subbed isn't that bad. It's pretty normal, yeah. It's pretty normal, but I could do better. People with the mindset they don't need to sub if they can check every day for a video. Yeah, that's probably the case. I do try to keep consistent with it all. You're probably right about that. And that's fine. That is fine. Alright, next turn. Let's see what we can do.
My dynasty reigns supreme.
Karl Franz is back. It would be more important for us to destroy their armies rather than take some unimportant city. And considering these guys here haven't really fully recovered yet, like that one there, maybe what I'll do is I'll get him to take out Fort Bergbrest and have these go and take an easier target for a bit. I saw this came under siege.
I don't care for this order.
Which cancelled my recruitment, which I expected that they would. Now the big question here is, can I win this? These guys here will perform the best, but it's not a full stack of them. If we lift the siege here, because if let me come at this from a different angle. If I don't lift the siege here, they'll bring in reinforcements. But if I lose here, we lose time. The only things we really need to worry about are these cavalry. If we get past that, we should be fine.
Nehekara will be mine.
Plus, YouTube pushes Legend content because I watch it, so my subscription doesn't mean anything. Yeah, subscription doesn't mean anything really. It's just a bragging right thing. It really doesn't matter that much. I do want people to hit that sub button, but it's all about the mighty algorithm. That's the one that does it. Does all the work. And the algorithm just follows what you've been watching, the patterns that you watch on. So you know, if you watch a lot of Warhammer 2 content, the algorithm's gonna push you Warhammer 2 content. It just wants you to keep watching what you're already enjoying. And if you stop watching Warhammer 2 content and start watching makeup tutorials, it'll start pushing those videos out. Real simple. Even if you still subscribe to the Warhammer guys. Which is why it's important that every single one of my videos is as entertaining as it can be. Because, you know, if I make a dud video, and, you know, do a boring disaster battle or something like that, somebody will look at it and be like, I'm not watching this one looks easy. And then tomorrow, they might not come back. So I gotta watch out for those. I get a lot of disasters sent in where I'm just like, I can't justify doing this. People don't want to see it. Because it's damaging if you make a bad video. That's what hurts the algorithm more than anything. You make a bad video. Alright. These guys here, their job is going to be to take out the trebuchets. And then come back. Which I'm not going to be able to do because of the cavalry, so maybe just stick around over here. This is a pretty silly thing for them to do right here. So that works out for me. That was a very silly thing for them to do. Legend, why didn't you recruit cavalry? Ooh, somebody's gonna die for that. Must have Masamune pride. No, it's a wizard. Oh, they're not lasting long. Mention, when are you going to make a cheese guide for the real life economy? Please teach me some pump and dump strats. Yeah, I'll be honest, I have not mastered life. I've not mastered it. if I'd be making any guides, it probably wouldn't be very good. I think everybody just needs to figure out their own journey. Like, mine's doing okay at the moment, but you know, there's areas that I can improve. Alright, Ushabti, go... no, we'll just summon the Ushabti on top of them. Yeah. Alright. Go get rid of the archers. The melee infantry don't concern me. You can just do whatever. That guy's getting slammed, but that's okay. I think we got this. They can't get past the scorpions. Make sure you wipe them out. This guy's definitely gonna die, but that's okay. It's just part of the garrison. He doesn't matter. I've seen a guy recently start pulling hundreds of thousands of views with 90k subs by posting Twitch clips. The algorithm blesses. Yeah. Look, as long as you're consistent, for sure, you can do that. For sure. If the Twitch clips are good, and they're of like, consistent length and quality, then yeah, you can totally do that. Like I said, it's all about consistency. Just keep it consistent and yeah, you can do it. Alright, cool, we won. We should also be in good enough shape to pursue them because the scorpions will be able to finish anything else off. When does new Chaos Invasion trigger? Around turn 95. We've already defeated Chaos in this campaign, so it won't happen again. Archaon's already dead. That unit's gone. Since the garrison units aren't going to come with us, let's try to take out as many of them as possible first. You're trying to turn 90, then 150? Yeah. Between turn 90 and 100, and then between turn 140 and 150. Seems to be based on time rather than Imperium. I've seen some campaigns with like 5 regions where Chaos Invasion triggers, at the same time as one where you got 100. In both my campaigns as the High Elves, in both Avalon and Nagaryth, the Nagaryth campaign did way better. Like, I had 120 settlements by turn 90. Something like that. And, the Chaos Invasion triggered at turn 95. And then in Avalon, it triggered at turn 94 and only had like 70 regions. So, I don't think it's based on Imperium anymore, it's just based on flat time. So, basically, try to build up as much as you can if you're on the warpath as, of of the Warriors of Chaos. Alright, good. Good. There was still more forces over here, but it's good that we managed to at least delay them a little bit. It's a good choice getting them. There's 10 units in here, but I'm not concerned.
Will be done on your knees. To battle for the create.
Never played other Total War games. There's something parallel to Chaos Invasion exists in those other games. Yes. Total War Attila was the first one that sort of... Oh, no, not just Total War Attila, but we'll start with Total War Attila. Total War Attila has the Huns. Now, the Huns are present at the beginning of the campaign, right? But the Hun invasion doesn't really begin until Attila comes to power. So, the game begins at 395 AD, and Attila's not even born, but he's scripted to be born on 400 AD, and he rises to power at 420 AD, so at 20 years old. And then he goes berserk at that point, and... that's kind of like the Chaos Invasion. In Total War Attila, you have to defeat Attila 3 or 4 times. You have to actually beat him in battle 3 or 4 times until he's dead. Right? Once he's dead, then he no longer spawns new armies. But until he's dead, the Huns will just keep respawning their armies at full strength. It's really difficult to deal with if you don't aim for Attila specifically. In previous Total War games, there is the Mongol invasion in Medieval 2 and the Timurid invasion, but they just kind of show up as like a horde faction, and you just kill off their armies or all their faction leaders, and then they're done, sort of thing. A lot of people say that the Mongol invasion in Medieval 2 is like super difficult, but it really isn't. Like, it's only difficult if you didn't prepare. You get plenty of time, and the game itself is pretty easy. Even if you play as a faction that starts off with having to deal with the Mongol invasion, it's manageable. Then in Shogun 2 they do a different thing, where it's the Realm Divide, where rather than a new faction showing up to kill everyone, it's all the remaining factions unite against you. Which they kind of have that in Three Kingdoms as well, when you become Emperor. Oh, sorry, when you become King. I haven't played Three Kingdoms in ages, so I might play Three Kingdoms sometime soon. I don't know, it's been a while. It's been more than a year since I played Three Kingdoms. Nagaroth OP. Nagaroth is definitely the strongest high elf faction. You get a good strong start with Nagaroth, and they are so good in the late game. Being able to ambush attack and jump in the underway makes fighting the dwarves and greenskins and Skaven so much easier. This is such a strong army combination. Not Avalon? No, not Avalon. Avalon, no. Like, Avalon's good. It's got some good bonuses. No, not as strong as Avalon. Sorry, other way around. Avalon's not as strong as Nagaroth. Excuse me. Kind of funny how an FLC faction is the strongest. Avalon has the early sisters. Yeah, look, early sisters doesn't really matter that much because, like, the distance between tier 3 and tier 4 is not that great, and you don't really want to be spamming sisters too early anyway before you can afford them. Because the sisters, they're armor piercing, right? But when you're still going up against low tier armies, the fact that they don't have much armor, like, you're actually better off with regular archers. In terms of cost effectiveness.
Address me as your highness. To war for Nehekara! To battle for the Creator God!
Alright, good stuff. Alright, they still have military presence.
Land of the dead.
Just need to throw these forces at them. Don't give them a moment's rest. Take back our territory.
Priest King of greatest dynasty.
Same thing. Anytime that we catch a Reichland army, gotta put it down right again. Upgrading buildings earlier, more money in the long run, as you said in your videos. Yeah, exactly. You gotta be focusing on getting those buildings done. So many people are like, as soon as they get to the next tier, they like upgrade all their troops. It's so fucking stupid. And a lot of the YouTubers have always been like this as well. I remember back in the days with Total War Attila, upgrading your units, right? Like I would research the next tier of spearmen, right? But their upkeep cost would go up, right? And they weren't really that much more effective. And so I would just not upgrade my units. And a lot of the YouTubers would be like, oh, I cringed so hard, he didn't upgrade his units. It's like, bitch, I'm not making that much money. You can't just be upgrading your units, just always strongest units at this early part of the campaign. That's dumb. Alright, how many settlements do they have left? 27. Still got 27 regions.
My will be done. Get out! I've little time.
Well, you know, sometimes in my campaigns I'm like, turn 100 and I'm still using tier 1 armies. You're like, why don't you upgrade your units? I'm just like, because they keep winning. I'm not gonna put them to rest until they actually start losing. If your army wins the battle, it's good enough. You know? Well, my army just won. I better go recruit better units. You know, you should always have the minimum number of troops that you actually need. Just the minimum, not the maximum. Problem is, though, at the beginning of the campaign, the minimum and maximum, there's so small difference between that. And in the late campaign, there's a huge difference between the minimum and maximum that you need. Sometimes the minimum is 1 Plague Lord. Yeah. I wish people would appreciate that strat a little bit more. I think people do, but there's always some person that's like, I don't want to play Skaven because of this. It's like, what? This is great fun. Destroying an entire army with 1 lord. Why would you not want to do that? This is what Total War Warhammer was all about. No, I want to lose 90% of my army fighting someone. Okay. Yeah, biggest concern here are the guns. Because they do so much damage. Try to stick together so that you can get all heaps of regen. casts. What lore of magics do TM have? What's TM? Oh, Tomb Kings? Okay. Shadows, Light, Death, and Nehekara. Best one I think is Light. Sometimes Nehekara, just depends. Nehekara is quite useful. Can be. I'd say Nehekara is actually their second most useful lore. I don't know. It's cheesable. Is he unbreakable? Yep. What's a fun race to play? I think they're all fun in their own ways. The least fun being Beastmen, I think. But some people just like Beastmen, I don't know. Most fun for me, I think, is Skaven and High Elves, Tomb Kings, Lizardmen, Dark Elves, Vampire Counts. The way I play Vampire Counts, though, is very highly contested. A lot of people don't like that. But I like it. Dwarfs are okay, but I'm having a lot less fun with them lately. Just because the AI cheats keep going up and they're not really getting compensated for it. Like, the dwarves at the moment have no exploits and no cheese. They don't have any, like, fun toys. Still a strong race, but they just don't have any special toys. I get a lot of saving disasters come in from dwarfs as well. Which leads me to believe that a lot of people are actually struggling with dwarfs at the moment. Which makes sense, they're not easy. They've got overwhelming odds to overcome without really a lot of tools to work with. Once you get into the late campaign, it's okay, but their early campaign's difficult. How's it going, Legend? I'm doing well, thanks. How's it going for you? Right, there's the army losses. We just need to take out Carl Franz now. Which, he's going down pretty quick. I think that went really well. Probably a close victory. No, you got decisive. Dwarves are easy to pick up, but hard to master. Well, yeah, I guess. Yeah. I don't know what difficulty dwarves is super easy, because they're very easy to use, right? But to master them, it's all about fine-tuning just the tiny little things, knowing exactly where to put your artillery, exactly where to put your gunners, that kind of stuff, and let there be no inefficiencies. But like, as for like certain cheeses, they don't have any. Alright, cool. Good. Last thing we needed was that army running around, so it's good that we put that down. Wasn't much of an army, but still didn't want it doing anything. So this guy needs to be going around looking for poorly defended settlements to go and attack. So something like up here, we shouldn't be sending Settra to go deal with that. There's no military presence up that way. No, we should just send smaller armies. So this one here, it can take Erengrad, that should be fine. Don't worry about Norden, I'm going to send you up this way. And these guys are going to go to Fort Ostrosk. Is that a new sharp to great bow stack? Yes, it is. Guessing that's for weak settlements? Oh no, it should be able to take on relatively strong settlements. Should be able to manage. Ooh, I have to fight this manually. If we auto-resolve it, we just run the risk of units getting nuked, and if I lost a Casket of Souls that on an auto-resolve, it's just too much. Rip Carl, we hardly knew you. He'll be back next turn. He's defeated Vlad. He comes back every turn. Every race is hard to master in Total War. No, there's definitely races that are harder to master than others. It's all relative. So I would say that the hardest race to actually to master, to be like have perfected, is actually Skaven. I'd say that's the hardest to master because they have so many tools at their disposal. You could be good at Skaven, right? You can be good at them without having mastered them. It's pretty easy to be an okay Skaven player, but to be a true Skaven master is tough. And I would say that I am a master. I think I've mastered Skaven. Masterful master. First thing that you have to do before you can truly say that you've mastered Skaven is that you have to actually become Skaven. You have to become one with the Skaven. You must have your own Skaven voice. Without it, I just don't think that you can actually master the Skaven. So if you don't, you know, speak in your you know how you think things? And you think things in your native language, right? Like if you speak if you're multilingual, right? And this is how you speak German, English, French, whatever. But your primary language is German. When you think things, you think in German, don't you? But what you have to do as Skaven, for me, I was English, right? You have to start thinking Skaven. So now when I wake up, I don't go, oh, I need to go to the toilet, I'm hungry. I go, I must eat, yum, sort of thing. You must become one with the rat. Yeah, instead of good morning, wife, it's morning, wife thing. Where is my food? Yes. Feed me. And she gets sick of that real quick. That's the first thing you have to do as Skaven. Brood Horror. No, Brood Mother, you mean. Alright, I got magic. But could I get... let's use a little bit of magic, just a little bit. Soften them up a little bit. I hope you don't go to this toilet like a Skaven too. Oh yeah. Come out my butt. Rat shit. Just want to soften them up a bit. That down there, I think. Oh, that was good timing. They walked right into that. Alright, that should be enough for them. Alright, let's use half of them first. Because yeah, if you use them all at once, you sort of get diminishing returns. Yeah, if we can just waste their ammo, that'll be bounce of power loss for them. That's not going well there. Stop that. Why isn't Settra showing up there? Are you not controlling large army? No, I denied my reinforcements because I didn't need him. We could win the battle with just this. This will just make the battle happen faster. The two armies need to stick together because they work as a team. But we just don't need them for this particular battle. Like, he's just bringing the Tomb Guard. And what I could always do is, if I run out of ammo, I could just withdraw them, bring them in. Just be good if we don't have really shitty frame rates. See, we've got good frame rates at the moment. Alright, get them to stop so that they don't waste too much of their balance of power. Because now they'll start to get diminishing returns on their shots. Yeah, no. They're not really... Yeah, got a bit of damage on that, just a bit, not a lot. Stop dodging my shots. See, that's better, just don't dodge it. See, no worries. There we go, good stuff. Almost out of ammo there. They should be fairly close to the army losses at this point. If we can bomb that great sword there, I reckon that might cause the army losses. Just need to bomb it a little bit. There we go, I was right. Just needed a little bit extra. So like I said, we didn't need Settra for this one. How's Goose Wayne's cheese training coming on? I haven't been paying that much attention to it. He started another channel. He's focused a lot more on looking at the analytics and he's reading it correctly. So I think he's doing okay. He just needs to find his niche and just go from there, wherever that might be. One of the things with Goose though is that like he's good at like first-person shooters. Like I watched him play some and he's pretty good at them. And I just don't follow first-person shooter games very well, so I can't really like I've imparted as much of my knowledge onto him as I can. He needs to follow the rest of the way himself, and just not get too sidetracked. Because he basically has to sort of start again. Like, he gained a whole bunch of fame because of the PewDiePie video, but that's more or less dried up now. So now he needs to just reinvent himself. He can't, yeah, because he can't do the whole I'm Dr. Phil Batman anymore, because like he's just, people can just see like it's just over for that. I swear, most people I know who are pretty good at strategy games suck balls in FPS games. Well, it's a pretty easy explanation. It's because we don't play them. Yeah. Like, I'm really bad at things that I don't do. Like, nobody has like an innate natural talent to such an extent that they can pick up a game and instantly master it. That's just not possible. Unless the game is just like luck based or whatever. If you want to be good at first person shooters, you have to train your mouse hand in a certain way. You have to train the way that you think differently to strategy games. So with Total War, it's like a first person shooter player will come onto a Total War game and just have no idea what they're doing, right? Even if they're like, let's just say Ninja, right? I'll just use him as an example. Amazing Fortnite player comes on and plays Total War, and he's just not going to get this at all, right? Because he hasn't trained himself to play this way. Being good at one game doesn't translate to being good at another game. And in fact, same thing with strategy games in general. Like, let's just say I go and play Age of Empires, right? I'm not going to be particularly good at Age of Empires because I don't play it very often. So I don't know the metas, I don't know the key bindings, I don't know, you know, I don't know what upper difficulties are like. So the more you do something, the better you get at it. And I just don't play first person shooters. It's the same thing with like multiplayer versus single player. If you play a lot of multiplayer and you train hard at it, you'll get good at it. If you don't train hard and you don't play any multiplayer, yeah, you're not going to be good at it. It's like, it's really, really simple. So simple.
Petra calls. Yes, Your Highness.
Everything requires practice in life. Everything.
Destroy them. To war for Nehekara. Lead his move.
So warp seems. Yes, yes.
Raid.
So. I have to say you were pretty lucky. Had 2 full stacks of Dryker, turned 21 in Eschen, 11 Treekin, 9 Treeman altogether. Yeah, that's, maybe you were unlucky rather than me getting lucky. I mean, I was monitoring that situation. Yeah, maybe. Maybe I did get lucky in the Vampire campaign. It's funny how in the overall campaign side of things, I always get lucky. But, like, when I do things that actually require luck, I'm always super unlucky. RNG, terrible. You know? Always getting unlucky with shit. Agent actions, always terrible. But, however, when it comes to actually going through the campaign, I'm always lucky for some reason. So, I think you mistake luck for skill. Nah, it's fine. Do you usually go for alliances defensive with other Tomb Kings early campaign? No, not defensive alliances, because I usually want to kill everyone pretty quickly and secure Nehekara. No, I'd usually, if I'm gonna ally with anyone, I'll ally with somebody like far away who's a major power, otherwise not. You're strong enough as Tomb Kings to take on anyone, really. Total War encourages micro skill too. The difference is the perspective. Depends on how you want to play. Compared to like StarCraft 2, as an example, like the micro needed for that is, like competitively, is way higher than Total War. Micro is definitely needed for sure. You can't be like, yeah, that's not gonna cut it. But at the same time, you don't need to be like absurd. Like that's absurd. You don't need to do anything like that. Oh wow, what's happened to the sound here? Did I... What happened to the sound? Hang on, let me just see here. When I click on something, I can't hear them speak anymore. Are you guys getting that? I wonder if it's my audio. Hang on, let me just pull this out and put it. No, that didn't fix it. Yeah, no in-games. Maybe I accidentally pressed Control S. Let me have a look. I might have actually muted it. I think I did. Was it Alt S? No. I reckon if we go into a battle... I don't need to fight this manually. Yeah, I might just restart the game, because it might crash anyway. Alright, this will only take a moment. I'll just restart it. It'll only take a moment. Oh, really low turnout today. But then again, a lot of viewers come a bit later on. We'll see how we go. I had a feeling it'd be a low turnout today. I think people have lost interest in this campaign. Is dlive, to be fair, niche platform? Don't blame the platform. Don't blame the platform. We've had 600 viewers here consistently since we started. It's not the platform. Alright, we're back, and there we go. It's fixed.
My harem.
Out of spells here. Very few factions are interesting in that game. Yeah, no, I understand. It's fun. Like, it's understandable. It's fine. Let's just drop it. Let's keep going. All right. Let's have a look here.
Submit to your king.
Alright, let's go take Erengrad. Alright, how many settlements am I up to now? 172. Alright, cool. So we're about halfway through it. Halfway through the campaign in terms of territories. But a lot of these territories are getting taken with ease. I have to fight this manually, but it won't take long. I feel every time you mention the dlive stream in the SYDB, the turnout is a bit better. Yeah, yeah. That's fine. Did you try the Necroids in Stellaris that came out a while back? I haven't played Stellaris in about a year. I really only play Total War 1 and 2 these days. I just don't have time for anything else. I'd love to get back into Stellaris. I just don't have time, you know? Just don't have time. It takes too long to get through a campaign that I want to play in Stellaris. You know, there's loads of games that I want to try to get into, but I just don't have time these days. You know, when I'm finally done making content, I usually should get some sleep, so I don't have time to play them. That's the thing about this army, not good in auto resolve. Too busy watching Marvel Netflix shows. Well, I can actually watch Marvel Netflix shows and play a Stellaris campaign simultaneously. In fact, that's what I would do if I was doing that. That being said, who wants Daredevil to come back now that Marvel finally has the rights? I want Daredevil to come back. Do a season 4. I like Daredevil. I thought it was really good. What would you say is the best Tomb King faction to start as? Definitely Settra. Definitely. Settra's got the best bonuses. With the exception of maybe Katep, but Katep's start position is fucking hard. Like, you just shouldn't be there. Because all the good landmarks are in Nehekara. There's no good landmarks in Nagaron to get. And he has to go fight Malekith at the start. It's just a shit place to start. But Katep does have the most Lich Priests.
The realm of souls fills with my foes.
I like the old Daredevil move from like 2002. What, the one with No, you're just joshing.
In my name.
Khalida is the hottest though. Oh god. Maybe if she was still alive.
Tomb King of Nehekara. Settra does not serve. Nehekara rises from the sand.
Alright, down here we have another army. And what are they doing?
The expedition will hear you.
Alright, so we want to be going up against
Flotilla of the dark.
just the Dread Fleet for the time being. Finish them off first. So I think he needs to stay behind to just maintain public order. Yeah, that one.
Priest King of greatest dynasty.
See if I can sail around over this way.
Attack and destroy.
Good.
Arise.
Yeah, like I said, not good in auto resolve. But it's okay, it managed.
Fight in my name.
I like that you're with the Empire and the Hunts Marshal still likes you. Do you know why that is? It's because they haven't met each other yet. Look.
You're a long way from home.
Do you see how it says 026? If you go into diplomacy and you have a look at them and it says it's heading up or down towards something and it's at 0, it means that they haven't met. So rulers tolerance to, yeah, see, they've got tolerance to Reichland, right? Yeah, you just haven't met them. Karaza Karak, he hasn't met them. That's why it's at 0. Your relation with anyone that you haven't met is 0 until you meet them. Same thing here with Nagarond. He hasn't met them yet. But he has met Karone. He has met Karone, and he probably doesn't like the fact that I'm fighting Karone. No, he doesn't. Minus 27. Doesn't like that at all. That's okay. I'll probably cancel this soon.
Find my harem.
Yeah, so you can usually get away with fighting Franz. As long as he doesn't know about it. Oh, this settlement is shit.
My glory.
I will sail around over there, go finish them off. Alright, this one here, just stay there for the time being, maintain public order. Why don't you go grab this, I guess.
The king slaves. Royal arrival.
But next target for us should probably be Cult of Sotek. Let me just see if they'll peace out now.
A welcome war between undead cabals.
I reckon the Hunts Marshal Expedition will take him out pretty soon. I think we'll get a peace treaty with him. I've been at war with him for more than 10 turns now. And that way I can direct my forces down here. Wow, the Hunts Marshal's done really well. Yeah, I'll need to bring in more forces here if I want to take him out.
This serves
There we
my
go.
cause.
Alright, I'm out of that war, so we'll go down here and we'll sort, sort that out. Excuse me. Yeah, successful expedition.
Be done.
Both him and me.
Address me as your highness.
Oh yeah, here we are, King Burnout. What are we gonna get you to do? Oh, I guess I'll send him to the Brass Keep. There's no military presence there, and yeah, just send weak armies to go take on weak enemies. That makes sense. I think the Necrosphinxes would be best off coming over this way to help against Bretonnia, since I don't have that many armies there, and Reichland is falling to pieces really quickly. So we got that under control. Alright, which armies haven't moved? Double check. And I think that's all of... No, hang on. Boner Giant.
King of greatest dynasty. Land of the dead. Find my heart.
King Ushabti needs to make his way over here. Alright, that's all my military moves. Now let's do some construction. Oh, I know over here at the Flayed Rock, there was a bunch of things that we had to build. Alright, it's going down by -6, but that might be because of this. So once that heads to 0, public order should maintain. Yeah, get rid of it, it'll be fine. We'll manage. And if I was going to build public order, I'll build it somewhere else. That doesn't need to be there anymore. And we'll build that. Hang on. How many logs do I have coming in? 62. Where are all those fucking logs coming from? There should only be one. I gotta find where they are. So we got logs coming in here from Caragdron. Caragdron, I think, is not... Yeah, it's not pleasant climate, so that's a good place to have it. Haunted Forest, yeah, we should build money here, so get rid of that. Wrong. Okay. Legend, you guys get snow sometimes where you live? No, I never get snow here. Not in Queensland. It's subtropical floodplains. Nope. Yeah, the snow is not in the MO. Alright, there's stuff to build here. Public order is good, despite the faction -10. That works for me. Okay, yep, we can upgrade that. Extra money, it's good. Salt. Where else do I have salt coming in? So now we're just like really tidying up a bunch of efficiencies. Seeing where the best place we can build. Because we only need one. I'm sure I could sell some more to the High Elves. But we'll be fighting them eventually as well. Oh my god. Trying to find where I put these fucking salt. Oh, what about Karakazul? No, I didn't build the salt there. Good. Shouldn't be in major settlements. Where did I put that fucking salt? Just trying to find it. Yeah, salty. Matorka? No. It's somewhere. Where's the damn salt? Fuck it, I'll just come back to that later. I'll try and figure out where it is. Alright, this province here. Alright, we got stuff to build. Yep. And yep. And money. That's fine, that's easy. Don't need that anymore. Yep. And yep, that's easy. And Stone Mine Tower. Yeah, and we're out of money. Cool. Right. Grunty Mingle. Wasn't that where I was looking at? Whether or not to build the salt there? Yeah, that's what I was looking at. I just was curious because I really don't need to build this anymore. Whether I should build this, I was just wondering if there was a region where the salt would be better spent. But I don't know where it is. It doesn't matter. Wherever it is, we'll figure it out. Probably don't need that iron there. We've got a different province with it. That'll repair on its own. This shouldn't need to be here. Don't need that. Because I know in Martek I built the... Sorry, Mahrak. We built the iron mine there, so we don't need iron mine anywhere else. At least until we get something that provides iron mine from a landmark. If we ever get that. And... Did this... The Skaven didn't take that settlement? No. The Bretonnians blew that up. But they haven't ruin-dwelled it yet. I should go do it just so I don't have to fight them there. But the problem here is that I don't have another army. Maybe I should swing him around over there to go get it. Because I'm not at war with them just yet. But if we want to go full map completion, we will eventually. Yeah, let's just move on. I think the hardest fight in this campaign is going to be against the High Elves. High Elves in late game are always such a pain. I just have to hope that by the time we get to arriving in Ulthuan, they're still busy fighting Nagarond.
You have the attention of the imperishable.
Apparently there's a vampire count legendary blitz record for 34 turns, but I don't know if it's possible anymore. Ooh, yeah, that would have been tough to do. Nice T-posing dude there. Does Luther Harkon have connection to Jim King since he is from Lamia at all? Not really. I mean... Yeah, not really. T-pose sort of thing. Every now and again, yeah. Thought they fixed T-poses. Well, you gotta keep in mind this campaign was started from a previous patch, so that might have something to do with it. Do you know what I'm going to like least about dealing with Norska? Is that any settlement of Bretonnia that has walls, we can't fight it manually because it's technically going to happen under the sea. It's going to... I can't believe they didn't fix that. Bretonnia still get walls in Norska. I was hoping Throg would actually win there. Seen T-posts on Eustace's campaign? Ah, well, there you go. I feel like at one point in this campaign I actually took out Gentleman Jenkins. Didn't I take him out at one point? Doesn't matter. So yeah, this zombie here just going to pick off low-hanging fruit. Cool, easy wins. That's the great thing about having smashed all their armies and taken all their recruitment settlements. We don't really need to worry about any major counterattacks for a good long while. And we're just basically just cleaning up shop at this point. Keep an eye out for anywhere where they might have military presence. Yes, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to fight those battles manually.
My dynasty reigns supreme.
Right, there's a big military presence at Middenheim. Bone Giant's probably not going to be able to cut it. Oh, but the Carrion, that'll definitely cut it. So here we go.
Submit to your king.
What? Oh, he's not King Ushabti. What happened to King... Hang on. Oh, this is some prepared dude. We need somebody who's got siege attacker. Alright, well, hang on. We got to get some more jars guys going. Got to get my jars going. Hang on. Can we get the copy paste on that?
My will be done.
We want to get more armies. We need more canopic jars. More armies means more conquest, faster. Right, was there somebody else in there that was... had the prepared trait that was like not level 5? Alright, let's have a look. Looking for the trait prepared for this army. Also, is Burnout even here today? If Burnout doesn't show up, I'm going to disband the, that guy there.
Attend your king, slaves.
Yeah, he's not got the right one, but whatever. That's
Your
fine.
king demands. Arise, my legions. Rise.
Disband the Carrion army. How the Carrion in auto resolve? Well, they seem to perform better in auto resolve than manually resolve. I'll just say that. Make what you want of that. Alright, don't stand in the settlement because they might have 2 forces there. It's unlikely, but they might. Yeah, he'll go down and take that. Alright. Bastogne for them. What about you? Yeah, you can get to Bastogne. What have they got there?
My dynasty. A living curse. Now we go.
Alright. Just trying to think where best to send them. Should I send these guys to Langui? Or... should probably send him to Bastogne. Yeah.
Fire on them. Destroy them.
Can't justify auto-resolving that. We just fight so much better manually than auto. You put them outside the settlement so they can't siege to deny the reinforcements, correct? Bingo, that is exactly why you don't do it. Don't you dare disbanding those lovely birds. Okay, look, here's the thing. I will keep the Carrion army alive until it dies. But if it wants to be revived, then Burnout has to be here. Okay. So, if it goes into a battle and it gets wiped out, and Burnout's not here, it can stay dead for all I care. Hey, stop trying to shoot my wizard. I like light magic. I think light magic is a solid Winds of Magic. It's got something for everybody. You like buffs? It got buffs. You like damage? It got damage. You want to pin your enemies down? Cool. It's just a solid lore of magic. You know, it's got something for small unit scale, stuff for large unit scale. It's just a really good lore. Something for everybody. And that's really one of the good things about like the best lords of magic. Something for every occasion. It's one of the big weaknesses of vampire magic, actually. It's not great in sieges. Unless you got a flying mouse, in which case it's amazing. Does Draco have the worst legendary lord trait in the game with -5 public order? I don't know if that's the worst, but it's pretty bad, yeah. Yeah, it's... wow, -5 leadership, what's a good public order? Wow, that's so good. I might cause a revolt after 100 turns of raiding a province. How do you deal with the limited heroes on Tomb Kings? Well, you just recruit what you can, and then that's it. That's all there is to it.
The treasures are mine.
That's yeah. You just, which we're at this stage in the campaign. I can't recruit any more heroes. I've got the maximum amount because I've got all of the books of Nagash, except for one, but all of them that increase it, and we got all the right traits. On 9 for Tomb Princes, 8 for them, 7 for them. There's no more we can get. All I can do is just try to make them immortal now, so that I don't have to re-recruit them.
For the Creator God.
Yeah, it sucks that the Tomb Kings can't increase their hero capacity, but at the same time, it's alright. They'll live. You know, live as best they can.
Land of the dead.
Hell Pit's green for us. Let's go.
All shall perish. Legions withdraw.
So you don't mind armies without heroes? You don't really get a choice. You don't get a choice. You don't have enough heroes to put into all your armies. You just don't.
Stop this.
You just make the best use of them that you can. Why did I do that for? Why? Why did I do that? Oh, that was so stupid of me. Whatever.
In the chariots.
It wasn't worth the money. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. Alright, that's definitely not the first animal cage. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, we can't make use of the full province here. Alright, whatever. Why did I sack it? I could have taken it at tier 3.
Submit to your king.
Bloody idiot. Is it just me, or does it feel like Reichland has just given up? They're just like, they're just not doing anything anymore. I'll go this way. Oh, I want to see, do we get anything out of Erengrad? For the port? I didn't check.
Arise, my legions.
It's the same as Marienburg. Which, it's alright, it's alright. It does provide some money at least, because usually you don't make any money with ports with Tomb Kings.
For Nehekara.
Chariot and catapult spam. And I don't recommend that. In the lake, really, past the beginning of the campaign, chariots are not very good. Because they're only tier 1 and tier 2, and they're not going to deal with anything with any real sort of high leadership or mass. They get absolutely annihilated by cavalry and monsters.
Attend your king.
Which you're just going to find lots of, so it's just not a good fit. Why the sack? I don't know, I'm just running on autopilot a little bit here. Because, like, we're not really fighting any, like, seriously powerful foes, so I guess I'm just sort of going in this a little bit brain dead. Alright, and then these guys are going to go secure Longwy.
Find my harem.
Don't want to invest in provinces that might get taken off us.
My dynasty reigns supreme.
Figured that would be the case there. So I reckon they'll just get killed by them. Are these guys at war with Hans Marshal? Yeah. Alright. Alright, let's have a look at some things here. Of all the remaining factions, let's try to see what would be the diplomatically the best way for us to deal with Etain. They don't mind us that much. It is deteriorating because of military actions against Reichland, whatever, I don't care. They don't care about them that much. And yeah, if they cancel the trade agreement, it's worth a bit of money, but not the end of the world. Harganeth likes us a fair bit. I could send some trade their way. I'm already selling everything to the High Elves, but if I buddied up with the Dark Elves against the High Elves, that could work. It's just that I don't want to do that right now.
Cain's bride.
Oh god, I need them to be allied with each other. Yeah, Cult of Sotek will be our next target. Yeah, public order here is not good. That's why we have to leave this army. That's fine. Alright, what other armies do we have to move? Not that one. Thutep, have you done your thing yet? Nope. Alright, our right has expired. It's okay.
Nehekara rises from the sands. Sirs, attend. You disobey.
Just not gonna happen quite as quickly now. That's fine. And I think that's it for the turn. Yeah, no more military moves. Alright, we got 68,000 to spend. We still need another nearly 2,000 canopic jars, which at our current rate, we're looking at maybe 4 turns until the next, yeah, about 4 turns, because we're getting about 500 passively, and then assuming we're not capturing any settlements, which we are every single turn, yeah, it should take about 4 turns to get another army. So we need to make sure that we have 90,000 left over for that. But if we just spend our money this turn and then not spend any money in the next couple of turns, it'll be fine. Do you think the changes to public order in the new patch make it easier or harder? I think I like the new changes. You know, I'm glad that you asked that. I saw a comment on Reddit, which I just don't understand, right? Somebody was saying that I was crying about the public order changes. I'm just like, have I ever whinged about the public order changes? All I said was that revolt farming's no longer a thing, but I'm actually okay with it. In all honesty, I actually kind of like the public order changes. So far, I just haven't played enough campaigns to know if it's a buff or a weakness. Some factions are buffed by it, some factions are weakened by it. I'd say that factions that used to revolt farm, that now can't, probably get a little bit of a... So Bretonnia might get a little bit of a debuff, but that's okay. Bretonnia was super strong anyway, so they don't need it. But factions such as Dwarfs, at least they don't have to worry about as early revolts. Same thing with Tomb Kings. So I'd say that it's better. I like it. I think I like it. But I need more time. I just don't understand. You know, I just simply say something like, revolt farming's gone, and then somehow that gets translated to, oh, he's crying about that. What? The only thing I was crying about was loss of Town of Kurnos. That was a huge shame. Public order will be fine. Yeah, build that. No. I am impartial to it. Yeah, look, I think it's good. I think what they've done is good. I'm fine with it. I guess I don't feel one way or another about it, really. I don't know. Okay, all that looks fine there. Did you see the changes in the coming beta for the Wood Elves, mainly the Forge of Faith tweaks? Yeah, I saw it. I think there's some good changes there. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. If I build that, then I can get rid of this. Feels like ages ago that I was actually here fighting. Well, what are we missing? Let me have a look. Oh, that. Oh, that's okay. I still, to this day, haven't recruited one Necropolis Knight army. I just don't like them. I'm still recruiting the building. But I've invested a lot of money into something that I've just never recruited. I will eventually. Maybe the next army that I get. I should go with Karak Raziak first. We're pretty safe out here. I'd rather fix up Beckhafen first. think we need that. Don't think we need... Oh, hang on. This province has problems. Yeah. There's like a whole bunch of buildings we can't build here. So... That's fine as things are. Yeah, we can keep that. Because there's just nothing else that we need. Don't need the walls here. It's pretty safe now. Do you find the Wood Elves officers kind of boring mechanics since the Empire and Vamp Coast already have them? Yeah. Yeah. Like, I don't mind if they have it. But I don't think it's great. But I think the officers for the different factions are very lopsided. So, for example, Sisters are good. Drykers are good. I think that Durthu's like, eh. But Talson's buffs fucking suck. Like, their officers are shit. They're like the worst in the game. Period. Fucking awful. Talson... CA went into this update, was like, okay, how can we make a shit faction even worse? Alright, I know. We'll take everything that made them strong and give them nothing in return. Talson got fucked in this update. They were already a shit faction, and now they're like 0 tier garbage. Look at me, I go on wild hunt and provide shit buffs. Meanwhile, everybody else is buffing fucking dragons and tree men and winds of magic. Talson's buffing fucking wild riders, which are the most garbage units in the fucking game. How do you get noble influence cost to 0? So you mean secure noble influence? You have to defeat Marathi 6 times with 6 different lords. I just don't know what they were thinking with Talson. Like, they put it in their blog that they didn't want to put too many global bonuses. But here's the thing. If you don't put global bonuses in there, there's nothing in there worth doing. Unless it's something like reduce upkeep costs for actually good units. Like, giving charge bonus to Wild Riders. I'm never going to recruit Wild Riders. Never. Unless you give them like 400% extra weapon damage, something ridiculous like that, I'm never gonna recruit Wild Riders because they are fucking rubbish. Absolute shit. Alright, I think we're done here. If you look at the old Talson officers and the new ones, they literally remove really good bonuses. I know. I know. Peace negotiated between Krasakrak and Tane. Yeah, I know. Like, Attain got big nerf in this patch. Big nerf. They are so weak at the moment. They got nothing good at all. Sisters are fine. Dryker's okay. Durthu's okay. Talson's fucking just rubbish. Absolute rubbish. You plan on playing the beta? No, I usually don't play betas. Unless the beta is going to be around for a really long time. But no, I usually just play whatever the current patch is. You mean Talson, not Attain? Yeah, sorry, did I say Attain? Sorry, it just said something popped up there. I meant Talson. Sorry, no. I meant Talson, but I was seeing that Attain did something, and so I got confused. So, I meant Talson. You literally fought my weakest army. You know how we'll beat those Tomb Kings? We'll take on their only joke army. There's no way! There's no way I'm gonna be able to take on Ungrim with cavalry. Like, it doesn't matter if I lose the army, it's just for shits and giggles anyway. Should I try this? What do you guys think? Should I try it? I don't need to win. I just don't want to spend 45 minutes on a battle that's not important. Ungram got a big nerf in this patch as well. Yeah, but he got it. It was like a 50% nerf because he got such a huge buff. Alright, I'll see if I can do it.
To battle for the Creator God.
Retreat? Nah, this army doesn't matter. It's just a joke army. Anyway, do you know what this battle will do? This will prove to all those fuckwits that be like, Legend of Total War, he can't use cavalry. Yeah, well, watch this. Watch me lose this. Okay, if I win this, nobody's ever allowed to call me shit at cavalry ever again. We have no advantage here at all. Legend can't micro, that's why he doesn't use cavalry.
Forward.
Ah, those cannons are not being fair. But first thing we gotta get rid of those mother flippin' fucking cannons. I'm just like did that just to annoy them. Wow, that charge did nothing to them. Alright, one cannon just about dealt with. This guy here is in a little bit of trouble, but he'll be okay. He can last there for a while. Yeah, do not fight Ungram. That would be a goddamn mistake. Alright, it's shattered. Good. Are they fighting here? Under us, that's fine. That's what we need to be getting rid of next. Get rid of their missile units. All of their missile units. I think this is actually going really well. This one is doing really bad. That guy can't stay there that much longer. He's gotten a decent number of kills. Yeah, he can't stay here. Alright, we can't be around here with these slayers around. Gotta start pulling out of this shit. Go out that way. Oh god, slayers, get him out of there. Alright, get all of our guys out of there. He can't stay there for that much longer. I gotta get him out. Right, we gotta get him out of there. So I gotta disrupt him like crazy. That's fine that it's happened. But we gotta get him out of there now. Just wait a little bit longer. You can get out, you can get out. A little bit more. We've created an opening. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out before the Slayers get here. Come on, you gotta get out. I need you to get out. Come on, we've created enough of a gap. Get out. Good, he's out. He's out. Rescue mission kind of successful, but now these guys, because they wrapped around, they're not in amazing shape there. Yeah, those that stuck around over there, they're probably going to get killed. But yeah, he got out of there. He got like 100 kills against Longbeards. I can't get that one out. He wrapped around like a moron. Yeah, he got wiped out. That's okay. It's okay. He did what he needed to do. Alright, we've almost taken out all their missile units. Good, that one's taken out. That's not that much of a threat. Our guys could use a little bit of a rest as well. But yeah, taking out all their missile units, that's a big strength of theirs that's been crippled. There's still guys hanging around every bits and pieces. Taking out that Longbeard there should be our next target since it's isolated. Now we just take out their units that are isolated a little bit at a time. And everything should work out. Can undead units get tired? Yeah, they get tired. It's not called fatigue, but it works exactly the same. Alright, now for just a bunch of horse sandwiches. Probably best we don't even look at trying to fight Ungrim at this stage. It'll be basically impossible. And if we just dogpile enough troops in, we can actually break these dwarfs. Try to stop her from getting any more kills if possible. Would be good. Good. Alright, so far so good. Alright, now get as much rest as you can. Yeah, they got no missile units left now, so we just got to pick our engagements with care. Wait for them to isolate the units. I've got the speed advantage. Wait for a unit to just be out on its own, even if it's a Slayer, and then hit them. In the meantime, rest up. Like over there seems pretty good. Alright, let's go hit this over this way. Actually, hit this. Hit this over here. That's even way better. Yeah, this over here. What do they got? Long beards? Yeah, 2 loads of long beards. Cool. That's all my forces there. Yep, that is a bony horse sandwich, motherfucker. Good stuff. Come on, break him. Good. Yeah, the other one broken too. Start getting out of here. We just didn't break it. Nope. Nope. Make sure you run that one down. Come on, just a bit longer before they get here. Now they're boosted in leadership because these guys are coming in. Look, we'll get them next time. Get them next time. Just get back. But yeah, this is a big problem. While we're running away, we're going to take some damage. That's why you really need to break them on the charge. Look how many of them got left behind there. This is where cavalry fails you. Bloody hell. That pullout was awful. Fucking unbreakable longbeards. We still got the better of them on that little scuffle. It just wasn't by a lot. So if we have a look. I got about 10 kills. Since we ran away. Alright, now just once again just wait to see how they spread out their units. So at the moment, over here looks like the next tasty target. Or maybe over here. But just see how they spread out a little bit. Oh, we got 500 viewers now. So maybe it is actually a good turnout today. Maybe it is good. It's probably prematurely thinking it was going to be bad. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream. It's not the end of my work week this time. I got a stream tomorrow because I had a day off. Because YouTube was being shit. If I go charging into there, we're not going to kill them by the time they get to us. It's good that they're tired. That certainly helps. You go around there with them. Come on, hurry up. Get him out. Get him out. That's a fucking goddamn, just a handful of longbeards. They're goddamn mass. Slayer's gonna get me killed. This Slayer unit here, I think I could take it on. Just, I need more troops over here. Because Slayers aren't actually that great against light cavalry. Because they don't have any armor and not much mass. We can beat that one. I have to keep all these other fuckers away while we're doing that. Alright, so we get a lot of damage done on the charge. So Journey's End, that's not going to trigger. That's done. Yeah, they're going to get loads of kills. There's no stopping that.
My will be done.
At least they've only got 2 units of Slayers. And I got to get him in there so we can boost them. Oh yeah, and we get some Ushabti coming in.
Onward, Letons. My way.
Might send the Ushabti to go fight the Slayers. Shit. Alright, well we couldn't wipe out the Slayers, we gotta get going though. Just couldn't wipe them out. Next time we charge into them, they'll finish them off, but the melee game's bad, it's all about that charge. Unfortunately, their pullout's so bad. So, next stop, over there. Finish this one off as well. So what the Ushabti did there, they really allowed us to just totally recharge them. So that worked out, I think. Even came over from YouTube. Knew you were on dlive today. Alright, that's cool. Why is Legend cosplaying as France? Oh, right. It's not cosplaying, you mean role-playing. Yeah, the Slayers were always going to get loads of kills. There was no stopping that. Alright, there goes the Ushabti. Come on, finish off these goddamn Slayers. Only a few of them left. Come on. Hurry up. Alright, cool. One unit of Slayer is gone. The other one's pretty badly damaged. I don't know how we're going to get rid of Ungrim. I have no idea. I'm glad he doesn't have the trait from Isabella. That would make things an absolute nightmare. But let's just focus on doing as much damage as we can, and we'll figure something out. That's it, just dogpile them, get that leadership down. Good, look at that, down to 0. Would you just fucking break, please? Ah, wasn't enough. That unit's dead, even if they win. Alright, luckily they're goofing around over here. Come on, hurry up. Okay, with them coming in over here, our pull-out game's going to be really bad unless we get out now. Yeah. We did a lot of damage to them, but just wasn't quite enough to break them. Maybe on the next charge. And then this is where the cavalry sucks. This is where cavalry truly fail in Warhammer 2. When so many of them just get stuck like this. Their pull-out game is so awful. Come on, come out, please. This is why cycle charging is a bit risky to do, because you charge into something and then that happens and then you pull out, and then while they're trying to pull out to do the next charge, they just can't attack. They just get wrecked. We're okay though. I think we did more damage to them than they did to us. We should try to take out some of the weaker units. Actually, we should just try to take out whatever we can. Over here looks like the best spot at the moment. If I could just isolate some more of them. Yeah, that one there, I reckon I could possibly break that if we just go for it right now with like a ton of them. I might be able to break that. So I'm just feigning a charge here so they don't interrupt this. I don't know. Yeah, see, this is what happens. Somebody always gets stuck. Somebody always gets stuck. I know I lost 5 entities because I got stuck. Cav is shit. Hey, 5 entities is like 10% of their force. That is really bad. Especially when on the charge they don't kill 5 entities. So yeah, if you're losing more balance of power on the charge than you're gaining, then yes, cavalry is shit. Just because you say it in a sarcastic tone doesn't mean that it wasn't true. Come on. Cav charges in, kills 0. Tries to pull out, loses 10. Oh, that's not that bad. That's not that bad. I don't know what Legend's complaining about. It's only a 5-0 kill ratio after charging at the enemy into their rear. What's he complaining about? Oh shit, get the fuck out of there. Yeah, that was not ideal.
My will be done. Forward. Yes.
Alright. There's no way we're going to be able to stand and fight there. Try and pull them out as best I can. Hopefully I didn't do too much wrap around. Tell me that isn't fucking like a bad situation right there. How many did we kill? We killed 4. We killed 4. Oh yeah, Legend, I don't know what he's complaining about. Those guys there are dead. I can't get them out. We completely surrounded them on the charge. I killed 4. Don't tell me Cav isn't shit. Completely surrounded them. Some of them might get away. Doesn't look like it. They're just not moving. Alright. This one over here is still not gone. grinding us down a little bit at a time. With every charge that we make, they just kind of grinding us down a bit. He's the only one that's doing any serious kills. None of these guys have gotten really high kills. He just can't cover that much more. Alright, that's okay, we got them. We're managing, just bit at a time. Another unit wiped out. He just can't take that much more. He's done a really good job though. Really good. But the others. 1,000 damage. 4,000, that's not too bad. These aren't great numbers. Alright. Need them to spread out. If we go charge into there, we will 100% lose. No way we'd win. Even though we outnumber them now, there's no way we'd win that. Alright. If all of our forces took out these three here, it's just two. Okay, we can manage that. So just get as far away from each other as possible. Also, another thing to note, their forces are tired and mine are not. If you have a look, like, mine will be fresh in the next fight and theirs are going to be tired. Because mine are having rests. So not only is it just the cav shit, even fresh cav versus, like, tired dwarfs, they still lose. So just draw them more over this way. No. Stay there. Alright, here we go. Go over there. Hopefully our entire army can take out 2 units. Just 2. 2 somewhat damaged, very tired units. Now the reason why we have to dogpile everyone in there is for the leadership penalty that they take. Because we're not just about killing them, we gotta break them. We've also got the high ground advantage here. Sort of. Depending on which angle we're charging from.
I move. Charge. So be it.
Get in there and help regen them.
Onward, legions.
Oh, look at that damage going up on those longbeards. God damn. Come on, come on, come on. Grab this one here first. How long until they get here? We got a bit of time. We got a bit of time. Start with this one here. He's only got 21 leadership. Problem here is after the charge, just don't do much damage.
They vex me.
Cycle charging won't work because the pullout game's so bad. Better just to keep them in there. Come on, you've almost broken it. Just a little bit more. A little bit more. You gotta hurry before they get here.
Sepulchral majesty. Move.
Oh, come on. Break. Break, break, break. Come on, it's a -1. Break. Break. It's a -1. Break, you bitch. -17. Break. Fucking cheating AI. Negative leadership still won't break. There we go, finally. God damn it. Piece of shit.
Charge. Strike.
No leadership left, AI. I'm still gonna keep fighting. Why not? I know I'm supposed to break, but nah. Do you think any of the non-undead healing spells ought to be able to resurrect models? No. Resurrection is necromancy. No, I don't think they should be doing that. How'd they go for kills? 50. It's like a full unit. Come on. At least this one's not coming back. How did it go for kills? That one only got 12 kills, but it got 5,700 damage. Alright, we're gonna have to pull out from that now. Fucking wrapped around, just have to pull through. Alright, you should be able to beat those Slayers, go for it. Right, Slayers are almost gone. Oh god, look how many kills they got. I mean, that's what you expect. Alright, cool. That's a Slayer unit wiped out. No more Slayers for them. Alright. And now we wait for the next isolated unit. Alright, well, you know, we're getting there. We're getting there. We've got more troops than they do now. We still can't win head on. Not yet. I still have to thin them out a little bit more. That's not healing anyone. Alright, we should be able to beat this easily enough. Biggest concern's that one, obviously, but these two should go down easily. Just get them enough of a distance away. We'll bring them in. This shouldn't be a problem. This will take out... That's just like a third of their army remaining. Alright, start bringing them around over here. That should be a sufficient gap. Everyone's nice and fresh. It's good. All right, take him out quick.
To me. My orders enacted.
Good, that's another broken one.
Yes.
Speed that up. Alright, I think we might actually be able to break them before they get here. Definitely helps that we're able to break those other ones. Alright, just a bit more. There we go, it broke. Cool. They're actually really bad at running them down when they're like that. Should we run this one down? Once a unit's broken once, it's easy to break it again. Don't let that get away. Victory's in our grasp. We still gotta deal with Ungrim though. That's gonna be the big problem. I don't know how we're gonna get rid of Ungrim. He could have taken on our entire army by himself. And we can't just inflict the army loss penalty on him. That's not gonna work. So they're still here. Alright, we gotta split them up again. Well, if we can get rid of one of his long beards by army losses, then that's something. Just try to heal as much damage if possible. No, it's not healing anything. And cause the army losses, that'd be great. Does Ungrim get charge defense? Yeah, charge defense versus large, yeah. Get their attention. Actually, go kill this. You'll be able to instant kill them. This is the unit here that I think we want to kill next. Could you just withdraw when only Ungrim remains? I mean, I can withdraw it right now, but I'm gonna fight this to the end, to its conclusion. I just want to see if I can win this. The game gave me like no chance, but let's see. Here we go. There we go. Nice solid hull sandwich there. Hopefully this causes the army losses. Which it did. Cool. Alright, I need a bunch of you guys over there. Just because we've essentially technically won the battle doesn't mean we should let them get away. I should have done this when they were a bit further away from the edge. Don't know if we'll get to that in time. Now, the real difficulty. How the fuck are we going to deal with Ungrim? Ah, they got away. First things first, let's just get rid of these longbeards first. I don't think having a duel between my chariot lord and him is a good idea. He's got tons of armor, unbreakable, bonus versus large, 30% ward save. Oh man, how much armor piercing do we do? Not looking forward to this part. He's taking some damage. Try to keep our guys as healthy as possible while they fight. And we just gotta grind him down. He is gonna cause so much damage, but we don't have any other choice. We have to do this. Don't want to send my lord in. Alright, so let's have a look. And I reckon we'll get him eventually. Just gotta be patient and just see how we go. Problem is, only like a handful of them can fight at any given time. This is his real strength here. He's small. This is where small units actually have an advantage in combat. Maybe I should have saved the Ushabti for him. Nah, the Ushabti would have died instantly because he does so much damage with each hit. He would have done 16 hits and killed them. So that would have been a huge... It just wouldn't have done anything. Like, we'll beat him this way. We'll get him. Just gotta be patient. Okay, units that are pretty much wiped out. Let's get him out. Like, he's going down. We are winning. If I send the Lord in, 2 chunks, and he's gone. 2 attacks. Especially when Deathblow comes into play. This is why we have to do so much damage without taking too much at this point. Can't get out of that. And like I said, he's going down. See, Legend, this is proof cavalry are good. Yeah, because this was so easy. This was so easy to win. Oh, he's trying to get to the general. No. Oh, man. Come on. Alright, we should be okay to send him in now. There we go. Oh my God. How long did that take? Like half an hour? But his entire army got wrecked. Not entirely, but yeah. Not heroic. But look how much damage we took. Alright. Lost a few guys. Does Ungrim's Slayer buff actually still help Slayers? Nah, 75%. It basically won't even trigger. It's not. Yeah, the only thing that the Journey's End now is going to do is stop something like the Foot of Gork. If they get gorked on the first one, they won't die. That's about all it'll do. Or if they get shot by the first cannonball, they're not going to die. But you send them into melee, they're going to hit 75% health pretty quickly and start dying. Excuse me. Photowalk and then volley of missiles? Yeah. Or even just volley of missiles.
Take in my majesty.
Nah. Nah. They're no threat. Excuse me. Boy, that wore me out. Jeez. Cool. Well, that'll help that lord out a little bit, I guess.
I am a rune lord, not some smith.
I only lost 3 units. Can't replace them here. I'm pretty sure I can globally recruit them quite quickly. Alright. Next stop for us is... Do you know what the funny thing is? I sent him up this way so that he can have an easy fight. I just want him taking out easy settlements. They're allied.
Submit to your king. Attack and destroy Drake.
iFlame just donated 1 diamond for spreading the good word of Wormer 2 Cavalry. Alright, no worries, dude. Thank you for the donation. Appreciate it.
Take it for me.
Another victory. Do you know this army is actually undefeated?
My dynasty reigns.
It's never actually been defeated.
Tomb King of Nehekara.
Alright, their army's moved to Salzamund, which is great because this army here, it's fucking Franzinator. And his friend's there?
Challenge me.
I'll ignore that.
No. That's okay.
I will not obey.
Good.
No.
We can still beat it. Good.
Attend your king, slaves.
Alright, so the Wood Elves blew up Massive Orcal, which isn't great. I think I'll send this one over here, because it feels like Bretonia is losing.
Priest king of greatest dynasty.
Trillfan just donated 1 diamond. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. Alright,
To battle for the
yeah, that's okay, whatever.
Take it for me.
I know I could have done better myself, but it's fine. Got my Gritter back, but it's nowhere near as valuable as it was when I first took it.
My will be done. Your king arise, my legions. Rise. Address me as your highness. Nehekara will be mine.
Yep, that's all good.
Occupy it in my name.
Geltonator. Nah, Franzinator sounds better. Alright, so they're down to 19 settlements. Good. Alright, Fort Straghoff, next target. We'll start taking attrition as we go through here.
Make way for Settra. To war for Nehekara. My news.
Excuse me. Okay. Cool.
The day of awakening nears.
Alright. Should just be able to lightning strike this. I'm fairly sure he's got it.
Arise, my legions.
Yep.
Rise.
You got a 2nd diamond from Trillfan? I did too. Alright, thanks for the 2 diamonds. Appreciate that. Yeah.
Now we go. Tomb King of Nehekara.
Oh, I just...
For the creator.
found a better name for him.
Return! Take it all.
I got a better name for Franzinator. Got a better name for him.
Submit to your king.
Hang on. Let me just go, hang on. Okay. I just needed to get the spell check. Wait, hang on. Yeah. No, wait. It's a... Sorry. Is that right? S-C-H-R-E. S-C-H-R... Yeah. There we go. Dwayne Johnson, Francis Shrek. German approves? Yeah. What is Francis Shrek? Okay, so in this game, it's been well established that if Karl Franz gets a bunch of steam tanks, you call them Francis tanks after Panzer tanks from World War II, Germany. So a weapon that I think the Allies used, feel free to correct me here, was a type of like rocket launcher called the Panzer Schreck. It was a Panzer Schreck would basically wreck Panzers. So Franzis Schreck is named after, it's like a meme on a meme on a meme, basically. The Germans use Panzer Schreck, right? So I don't know, like I don't know the details. It was their anti-tank weapon. Yeah. So basically it's anti-tank.
Attend your king, slaves. To war for Nehek.
Yeah. You pronounce Panzer with a very dark A. What? What's a dark A? I didn't know letters have colors now. Oh god. So in French, words have genders, and in German, words have colors. Letters have colors. We have genders in German too? Oh, okay. Yeah, this army is super bloody strong. So, similar odds to what we were giving in the dwarf battle, and watch how easy this is. So yeah, don't be like, but you won the battle, therefore cavalry's good. Meanwhile here, 4 clicks and I win the battle, basically. Same odds, more enemies to deal with. Oh yeah, let's get rid of that Luminarch. Same level general. Somebody got stuck in the gate. Yep. Somebody got stuck. Gotta find out who it is. This one here. It's stuck in there, okay. Alright, this guy is taking too much damage. Put him over there. He's done.